I don't know how long this fucking podcast is gonna be, but I'm dropping it. And I'm dropping the day of tomorrow. Because I'm not going to work. This is gonna be me getting bossed the fuck around. The fuck? Setting yourself up for major frustration. Man, I let it slip one day. I was like, this shit is coming up to me every hour on the hour. Oh! Woo! I started steaming a little bit. Anyway. And it's always a hi, how are you doing? And then a hey, can I do something? Man, that shit that's some fucking trained ass behavior. And then they think they being nice. That's the thing. I always try to say hi and how you doing before. Man, fuck that. That's part of the slave work world until they R2-D2 come in. I'm telling you, you're right around the corner. And then they had this one girl working with this robot arm one time. And they asked her, hey, do you like work for the company? And I was like, what do you like working for the company? And they was like, I like the people and the attitude, and she gave that bullshit answer. I would have said, fuck no, I like paying bills on time, I guess. Or I don't even like paying bills. I don't like stressing over paying bills on time. There we go. How about that? I like paying bills. Careful with that shit, too. Anyway, so I did comedy. See, I gotta distinguish the comedy from the Turnage Universal. I gotta distinguish the after show from the Turnage Universal. But I was doing comedy, and this girl, I started talking to her. Huh. Yeah. I'm talking to more women now. Man, dude, I don't have no problem talking to women. The only thing is clubs. I can talk, and jobs. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be, I don't make it as obvious if I ask a woman for her. I don't let it be known. I don't make my intentions as obvious at work. I just try to talk to her and see if she's going to text back. If she don't text back, she ain't interested. After like 2 texts, you hit her with the, hey, what's up, this me. If she don't say nothing back, you keep it moving. And it's work, that's the thing, because I don't want to get no, hey, we need to talk to you. So, if they're interested, they text back. Anyway, with that being stated, the girls that I tried to hook up with, they haven't texted me back. Here's what I was thinking, and here's where my podcast was going to go. This is the Turnage Universal podcast. I think women either want a down badass nigga or a super rich nigga. If you doing okay, they ain't gonna want you. They ain't gonna want you. That's what my theory is. They either want down badass niggas or rich niggas. And here's why. Here's my fucking theory. Let me break it down. So, if you're a super rich nigga, that means you're a provider at all times. That's what she want. That's what she need. That's what's on her fucking profile. You know what I'm saying? I think all women secretly want to be a stay-at-home trophy wife. They just don't say it. Or at least I feel like the majority of women. Bam! Secret's out. This is not women hate. Niggas is stupid too, and I'm gonna get on them too. What I'm saying is I think women. So when you're a super rich motherfucking provider, S tier nigga, you already established. That's what she want. she know that you gonna help her through thick and thin. That's in her mind, shit like that, right? So you're already established. You're already established provider. But if you're a down badass nigga is meaning, you probably, your financial situation ain't really happening. We all go through things, and this happens. And if you're trying to uplift yourself, that's one thing. She don't like that. Okay? She needs you to be living at your mama crib with no car, so that way she knows that she's contributing to your life. She's something to you. You know what I'm saying? So that way, when she lets you use the car and you go to your side chick house, she has reason to come and cut you. Okay? You get what I'm saying? She has reason to post on Instagram how niggas ain't shit. Because really and truly, she really shouldn't have been fucking with you because you don't have the effort. Not because you down. Yeah, that's down bad. Things happen to people, and you got to keep the mentality. But your mentality is PlayStation and hanging out on the corner at the barbershop saying you busy. Nigga, you get what I'm saying? So, please, I was gonna say, man, nigga, I left that oven on, bro. You need a whooping. Anyway, so she needs a reason. So when you down bad, and let's say she got a nice little job and a car, she don't really have too many hobbies, but she's the, I don't know if she's what we call the standard woman, but she's holding it down. That's what we, she's a fraction of the American dream. She's kind of holding it down. You know what I'm saying? With the car and the job and the paying the bills on time. Right? She's holding it down. Does that mean she's the baddest? Anyway, we're not getting into all that. Well, right now. Hold on. Anyway, I did bring it up. But what I'm getting at is she's kind of holding it down and you not holding it down. And you know what I'm saying? And she like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that means she can contribute all the time. You need her. You need the car. You need the puss. You need her cooking if she cook. You know what I'm saying? She wants you to come live with her and shit like that on the couch and sell nickels and dimes and shit like that and use her car when she go to work and shit like that. That's what she like. You know what I'm saying? Because she is helping you. You know what I'm saying? She needs to help you. Because otherwise, here it comes. You know what I'm saying? Here he comes. The middle guy, the guy who's, he's got the job, the car, he's got a great personality. Maybe he doesn't have too many hobbies, but he's doing okay. He don't need you per se, but he wants you in his life. She don't like that because, you in the middle of being successful, right? Or failing. Now, she don't know what's going to happen to you. That's the thing. You teetering. She don't need a teetering ass nigga. She need either an established nigga that she can live off of and be the trophy wife that she knows she really want to be, or use this nigga to further herself in life, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what she needs. Or the down badass nigga. This nigga need her and want her around all the time. He's probably unemployed, playing PlayStation right now. You know what I'm saying? Using the car, probably at another side chick house. She questioning her self-worth, but she's still with it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? That's what she wants. She want him to cheat. She want to try and fix him. You know what I'm saying? But you in the middle. You got your mind right, fellas. You got your mind right. You doing what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And but if you lose your job, you back at your mama house, right? But if you're an entrepreneur, you one lottery scratch off ticket away from stepping into the mansion house and being financially stable forever. You know what I'm saying? So she's wrestling with this thought. You know what I'm saying? She'd be like, man, because sometimes that's all you got is your job and your car and your house. And you need to be thinking further than that. You need to be thinking 401k, land, wealth forever. You know what I'm saying? How do you get that? And believe me, it's not working for somebody for 20 years. Believe me. I hate to say it, but I was watching the Boondocks, and that nigga, Uncle Ruckus's daddy, was like, you've been working for 20, he said you got 27 jobs, and you ain't got nothing to show for it. That, take out the 27 jobs, and he said, you know what, that makes you a Mexican. Now, take out the Mexican part, and take out the 27 jobs, because most niggas don't even have 3. Anyway, and I'm saying people don't have 3 jobs. So, most people have 2, right? On average, it's not unordinary to walk across somebody with 2 jobs. Back then, when I was 19, I was like, you got 2 jobs? Oh, shit. Anyway, with that being stated, working for somebody and not trying to actually look past, working for somebody will ultimately, and where the way technology is going now, will probably leave you out fighting for some food. That's what I'm saying. So you got to think past that, everybody. That's what I'm saying. This goes for everybody. Everybody, you got to think past that fucking job, because that fucking job is going to dry up like water in a desert. Right now, it's getting hotter. There's a little steam in the water. I'm telling you, jobs are going to dry up as soon as they figure out how to implement R2-D2 and safety protocols and shit like that, just in case you try to cuss at R2-D2, and R2-D2 just happened to be from, Sunnyside, and it was made in the Sunnyside hood, and decided to smack your fucking punk ass in the face. You know what I'm saying? Different. What they gonna do? Arrest the robot? Nah, they just gonna pull R2-D2 chip out and stick another R2-D2 out there. You know what I'm saying? You gonna call HR? Or R-DAR? I did that, and I know you know what I'm saying. But anyway, you a middle motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You a middle motherfucker. So, she don't know about you. You know what I'm saying? When she see you playing PlayStation after you came home from work, she be thinking, damn, this nigga just played PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? When you came home from a hard day of work, she don't know if you gonna be rich. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In her mind, you need the lottery to make her rich. For both of you, even though you the hard-working motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So she don't know if you gonna hit the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Because if she knew you were gonna hit the lottery while you playing PlayStation, you know you gonna hit the lottery, right? Just because you playing PlayStation right now, you know what I'm saying? Then, after, a couple hard days in the booth, working on your tracks and shit. You know what I'm saying? You just go, all right, well, I'm gonna play PlayStation. She just came home from her waiting job or her nurse job. Let's say she got a degree. You know what I'm saying? You laying down tracks in the booth. You going to school, and she see you playing PlayStation. She gonna be like, this nigga ain't gonna hit the lottery. So she started saying shit like, you immature, and why the dishes ain't clean, and your underwear got skid marks in it. She started making up shit in her head why she need to leave you. You know what I'm saying? Because she think you gonna be a down bad nigga, and you gonna bring her down. That's why. So if you a middle nigga, technically you a down bad nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? You just not, you know what I'm saying? if you a middle nigga, you a down bad nigga the moment you start playing PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, your money is her money the moment you win big in the stock market. And she been bitching that you didn't text her back. You know what I'm saying? You know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So if you a middle nigga, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just saying this because I'm not getting as much puss right now. But, you know, I talked to another dude. And I told him the same thing. I was like, you know, they want down bad niggas. And I think I really think women want you to cheat. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen some fine ass women get cheated on. And I'd be like, man, you must be annoying as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to bring them down. I'm just saying, you must be annoying as fuck. Because I talked about it. And I was like, yeah, women want you to cheat. And I went, and this dude went and asked this girl, and she went, no, they don't. And I was like, women like men that cheat. And she was like, no, they don't. I said, wait. I said, have you been with a man that's cheated on you? She said, yes. And she was very, very attractive. And actually, highly intelligent. Highly intelligent. Very attractive and highly intelligent. You know what I'm saying? She's going places in life. And she got a sister just as fine. You know what I'm saying? So these women don't seem dumb. But what I'm getting at is I was like, so have you been cheated on? She said, yes. I said, did you stay with him? She said, it's not the worst thing. And that's the second woman I've heard that says that have said that. It's not the worst thing that happened. Now, when they had their fantasies in their head, yeah, they would just leave a man who cheats. And then it happens, they realize either they had options or they ain't shit woman themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, men, I feel like our mistake is one, we lied too. We lied too. We lied too. And we make the mistake of thinking that the woman gonna stay the fuck around. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you a down bad nigga and she's coming up, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if you playing PlayStation all the time with no ambition that you're actually putting forth, you gonna get left. And it's not because she thinks she's better than you, but there's, you know, no woman wants a man, I feel like, that she feel is gonna bring her down. She can see it. She can see it. That's why women be like, oh, I don't like PlayStation and video games. And I was like, oh, because remember, there was this attractive woman on TV. She was on the news. She was like, I don't like video games. What's the point of them? And I was like, man, that sounds so basic. You know what I'm saying? But I get it, because video games are sometimes, you know, we all have our escapes. You know, when you are, and this goes for me too, when you're not doing so well in life, or when you're trying to come up, you know, procrastination is, in hindsight, you know, you don't want procrastination hindsight or scared hindsight. You'd be like, man, I was scared to do that. You know, it's never too late to do certain things, right? You know, it's never too late to do certain things. That's where procrastination comes in time. And also, so, you know, so if she see you ain't trying, and I saw this in a relationship. I saw this firsthand. This is firsthand experience. You know, I knew a couple, you know, she was elevating herself and homie had the same mentality. Homie had the same mentality, you know, of, you know, I saw what was going on. I wasn't wishing bad on the relationship, but, I just didn't really see what they had in common. Other than some NPC simulated feelings, right? That, that joins you together. And, they weren't toxic, though. That was the thing. Or at least I didn't see, there's a level of toxicity that, can be, toxicity. And I didn't see any toxicity between them. That, that was, I didn't see, everybody argues, people make mistakes. I never really got into what they were arguing about, but, I didn't really see toxicity in the relationship. So anyway, she was elevating herself in life, she was doing better, and I literally saw it. And I was like, she's trying to do better while homie is, the mentality is not. They weren't on the same pages. How about that? Because I can't say he was immature. Fuck all that. But they just were on different pages in life. They were just on two different pages. He was cool being here, and she was cool not being there. She wanted to move up. And that ultimately, I feel like, what broke them apart. And also, I feel like I saw it again with another couple. Chick graduated college. One dude was still in the same place. But, that became toxic. And I don't know how toxic that was before. But that was a toxic relationship from what I saw and how it ended, So, but yeah, if she'll stick around, she graduates college, but nigga, you need to be putting in some schoolwork, real talk, or have some kind of something going, because coming home from work and playing video games, she gonna hit you with so what do you want to do in life? And if you ain't got no answer, motherfucker, believe me, she gonna start motherfucking questioning what she doing with you. And you're going to be like, oh, well, I'm going to work this job and this, that, and the third. And she going to be thinking, nigga, you probably going to lose that job tomorrow. I hear how you talk at the dinner table. You know what I'm saying? Now, that may not be your fault. That may not just, that may take time to understand. But if you one of these niggas out here that dogging these good chicks, good women, and you think she going to stay around, bro, listen, you can't outfuck a woman. Big girls, even the women that I deem less attractive physically, I still think she can go out and fuck 100 niggas in 1 week. So imagine the women on Instagram that, you know what I'm saying, and then the women that ain't on Instagram but still just look, well, if she look good, she probably on Instagram, chances are, but she may not be as popping. How about that? Oh, I don't know. She may not be as popping. But what I'm getting at is you think you gonna go out. Look at Scottie Pippen. This nigga thought he was the man. His ops' son is banging his ex-wife. Man! That's what I'm saying. She famous. But she was probably an ordinary ass chick at first. You know what I'm saying? So fellas, you thinking you out here being that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Ain't got no ambitions and dogging the female out. Believe me. It's gonna hurt. Alright? It's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? You be thinking she gonna stay. And, you think she's going to stay around. And, I've seen situations where you really can't believe it's happening, but it's happening. And, that song by Beyonce, To the Left, I've seen that happen. I've seen a woman do that to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then be the rebound. You know? So, fellas, you think you gonna dog out. Now, if you that nigga in your head and you treating her right and she, cheating on you, man, listen, I don't really know. I can't give you relationship advice. If you want to stay, that's on you, bro. I don't know. Because I've heard women say cheating ain't that bad. I've never heard a man say getting cheated on by a woman ain't that bad. There we go. I ain't never heard no man say he was cool getting cheated on by his chick. I know 2 women personally that have said that. And then on top of that, I've heard 2 women say that it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Or it's not the worst thing. That's what I'm saying. It's not the worst thing. So women, what is the worst thing? Because I know women. Let me see. Do I know any women that have been slapped and stayed with a motherfucker? I'm pretty sure I have. Let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure domestic violence goes on a lot more than you think in your crib. And then there's always that passive domestic violence where women be thinking they can slap men upside the head and shit like that. Women don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? They be thinking that they can slap men upside the head and all that shit. You be like, man, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. That passive domestic abuse right there and shit like that. I think women are more physically abusive in the relationship. Yes. And I don't think they know it. But that passive, I've heard of men, in relationships, they're like, yeah, my wife used to slap me upside the head a lot. Like, why the fuck? What, would you let her slap you upside the head? Why don't you punch her back? Certain laws have different places. I get that. But, certain things you don't tolerate. Anyway, what I'm saying is if you think you're going to outfuck a female, fellas, listen, you're not. I don't care how much money you have. The average chick can get 500 bodies in a month if she wanted. And I'm talking about the chick at the gym she's hot in the face and ain't even got too much going for her. That chick motherfucking can get 500 bodies in a month. So imagine a chick with a little more bust to her, a woman with a little more bust to her. Because I've seen women that look way better than the women on TV in my life. Just average looking women. Average women in life. What am I trying to say? They're not average, but just they're not public figures or famous. Regular women. They're not famous. Regular, non-famous women. And then you do on TV and on the Instagrams. They're going to be on the Instagrams, though. That's the thing. Because I saw an Instagram chick in real life. And I was like, oh, shit! I'm not going to say her name because she blocked me. I don't want to give her clout. I think because I called her pictures lame. They weren't lame, baby. I just knew you weren't going to pay attention to me. Man, she was bad. I saw her in real life. I was like, whoa. Whatever. She average. She's just super pretty. She's probably just average as fuck when it comes down to it. But imagine how many bodies you think she can get in a month. She decides to like you and make her your boyfriend. She decides to like me and make her my boyfriend. My boyfriend. Make her my girlfriend. Make her my boyfriend. Make her Anyway, you get what the fuck I'm saying. Anyway, she decides to make her she decides to for me to be her boyfriend. She decides to like me and make and she decides, and I wouldn't screw that shit up, but who knows, you know? And what's it called? She decides she wants to be in a relationship with me. And, you know, I'll never think that I will never think that she ain't possibly fucking somebody else, right? So that means I gotta protect my feelings, right? Or maybe that's just insecurity. So maybe I shouldn't make her my girlfriend if I'm gonna be insecure. But okay, if I'm in a relationship with her, if I'm in a relationship with any woman, when I'm in a relationship with any woman, I'll never think that she mine forever. I'll just think it's my time. You know what I'm saying? I'll just think it's my time. So, with that being stated, me getting a woman of that many follows, because, you know, I don't really hold women to that much of standards like that, especially women that I don't know. You know, they be showing you pictures of everything but them cooking and shit. And like real hobbies, most of the profiles that I see. You know what? Let me take that back, actually, because the people that I follow, the women that I follow, they got some shit going for them. Yeah. They got some shit going for them. Boxing, fitness, degrees. So, yeah. And then there's like the NPC women. There's a couple of them that I follow. They, you know, they don't really be posting shit like, you know, they post fast food that they got. Listen, everybody, fast food is going to fucking kill you in the long run. Man, I thought a bug was crawling on me there. I took out the chair. So, yeah, fast food and beer. And believe me, go to a gym for like a year and people gonna look the same. And people gonna look the same. Wanna know why? Because they're only doing it to maintain their Instagram status. They're not doing it for the actual health reasons. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, probably ain't even supposed to be lifting that much weight. You know. Take a 45, take 2 5s, and then curl that like 1,000 times. Or take a 10-pound bar, put a 5 on it, and curl that 1,000 times. Results, motherfucker! Anyway. What's it called? Never think, fellas, that a female will not outfuck you. I knew a big girl, like a few years back. She was my girlfriend. Here we go. And she had like, oh man, I'm still trying to catch up to the number that she had when she told me. I was like, what? And she was not the best looking. She let me do it to her, so there we go. That's all that matters. You know what I regret about that situation? Not the fact that I dated her, the fact that I didn't pimp her out. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, because I should have been getting threesomes and shit like that. You know, she was kind of doing everything. I should have been like I was like, I even did some. I should have got a threesome out of that girl, because there was this other girl that I was banging. She was big too. I was banging two big girls, and then the one big girl was like, "Well, you need to cuff me up," and I was like, so, oh man, that was dude, that was awesome. And then a few years later, I got asked that shit. He was like, this black dude was like, "Hey man, look at her." And I was like, "What's up?" He was like, "Oh, you look like you like big white girls, or big white girls, or thick white girls." No, he said, "You look like you like big white girls." And I was like, she was, but the girl that he was looking at was not that fat, bro. Not compared to the past women. You know what I'm saying? What I'm getting at is he was like, "You look like you like big white girls," and I was like, I almost said no, but I was like, in my head, I was like, dude, I've been with them before, and I was like, what does it look like if I say no? So I was like, he said, "You look like you like big white girls." I said, yeah. I said, yeah, sometimes. He said, "Man, that's real as a motherfucker, bro. That was real as a motherfucker. Hell yeah. Sometimes I get that. I feel that, son." And I was like, in my head, I was like, I really can't say I don't like big white girls. That's like, they're in my roster. How about that? I kind of wish I had a big white girl right now. Anyway, what I'm saying is she was big, and she had bodies. So if she, let me tell you something. The women that I even think, most women I look at, I go, I want to fuck, right? You'd be like, but at what effort do I want to put into trying to fuck this girl is where I'm at now. I'm going to text her a couple times. If she don't reply back, I move the fuck on. That's why I be single, bro. I fucking try to get at women. No, fuck all that. Try. I do get at women. Sometimes it don't work out. But the fact that I tried at the two chicks. And I'm still reeling over that. I went back in my same outfit. Just to rekindle that moment. Yes, I was doing comedy, and these people knew about my shirt. And one girl, she was there, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Hey, is that your boyfriend?" She was like, "No, we're just friends." So I was like, "Oh," so I started trying to spit the game. And then she was like, she was like, "Oh, I tried to get her phone number and go out with her." And she was like, "Well, I gotta see if you're funny first." And I was like, "You know what? That's kind of fair. And then if I make you laugh, you be my girlfriend. And you give me a kiss." And she said, "Okay." I said, "Oh, shit. What the fuck happened here? Huh?" She said, "I'll give you one on the cheek." And I was like, "No, I'm giving it my all. You gotta give me some lip action." And then she said, "Oh, I can't with you." But she was laughing. She was digging the vibe. And I was like, well, I think it's my time to walk off. Because I should have asked for a phone number. But I was going to ask for a phone number after I did the comedy. That was the thing. What I should have did was asked her for a kiss right then and there. And then be like, all right, now I'm more motivated, baby. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to be overbearing. That's the thing. She didn't really know me. That's my thing right there. I don't want to like creep the chick out. You know, I'm spitting game and kind of closing the distance. You know, she might be laughing, but to me on the inside, I'd be like, all right, that's enough. Come back in like 10 minutes. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe ask for a number. I don't know. I just don't want to be creeping women out at the bar. You know, I like spitting game and getting numbers and fucking women, but I don't know her. That's kind of why I was like, all right, well, you think about that, baby. And I kind of walked off. And I thought she was going to be there to watch me do comedy, but she left. It's all right. I'll see her again. But you know how? Because she was like, oh, no, what she said was the next time I see you, some shit like that. Because it wasn't even a lie, because she saw me last week with my "Wanna Be My Girlfriend" shirt. That was the thing. She was like, yeah, you don't have your shirt on. That was the thing. Yes, she was like, I was spitting the game, and she was like, I was like, well, then I could be your boyfriend. She said, you don't have your shirt on. The "Wanna Be My Girlfriend" shirt, not my, I didn't take my shirt off. I didn't have my "Wanna Be My Girlfriend" shirt. And I was like, oh, so you understand the game plan. She was like, well, maybe I need to get a shirt. And I was like, well, I can get a shirt and we can put "We're Together." Yeah. Spitting that game from the top of the brain, trying to make these girls love me. No, gonna get these girls to love me. Not trying to. Gonna get these girls to love me. And I'm gonna love them back. Yes. That's the game plan. Let's see her again. And I'm gonna be like, hey, we should fall in love. I should have got her to give me the kiss. She was like, you should give me a kiss on the cheek right now. Chances are she would have been a little starstruck, but she would have done it. I'm giving a good 85% on that. That's how good I feel about that one. That's how good I feel about that one. So, if you down bad, then you're not gonna get too much puss. I mean, if you down bad, you're gonna get a lot of puss. If you super rich, you're gonna get a lot of puss, because you either have women wanting you, or you can just buy it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want. And then, but if you a middle nigga, if you making like $12 an hour, you know, if you fucking 5 women a year, I would like to take your course. That's okay. Those girls that I tried to get at, I definitely hit them up. I was like, hit me up, your future boyfriend, shit like that. Drop my number. She told me to text her and shit like that. She gonna leave me on red. Can't have that. Some of these women, and if she follows you on Instagram but don't really say much, she waiting for the come up. She waiting for the come up. She waiting for the come up. Remember that, fellas. She waiting for the come up. If she don't say nothing to you, if she only say something to you whenever, you know, you do good, you know, she's only waiting for the come up. She's that chick that's gonna be like, but I liked a few of your pictures. You know what I'm saying? But when you asked her out in real life, or tried to actually hang out with her, she was busy. You know what I'm saying? So, just be prepared for that, middle fellas. You know what I'm saying? You know. So, I've given you some game. Ladies, you know, if this nigga, you know, ladies, you need to really adjust your perspective on modern men in today's society, because chances are that super nigga you waiting for, you know, he ain't gonna want you like that. Okay? Whatever man you imagined in your head, ladies, that ain't the nigga that exists. Okay? That nigga don't exist. And if you do, you know, there's a 1%, if he's a 98% of your vision, he probably not gonna want you, because you're probably a fucking bitch. Okay? And fellas, you know, we can get any women out here. Alright? But when we get her, we gotta keep her. You know, not every woman is gonna be down for your other girlfriends, okay? You're gonna lose her, and believe me, you know what I'm saying? All she got to do is, you know, if you a $12.50 an hour nigga, right? You know, if she's smart and has an actual grasp of the world and wants to get back at you, she's just gonna date the manager, all right? You know, and then she's gonna walk around with the manager in front of you and shit like that, and go, "This motherfucker is established, you middle ass motherfucker." All right, you know what I'm saying? Or you down bad ass nigga. But remember, if you in the middle, you down bad. All right, you down bad. Now I done giving you the game. You take it, go forth. Pussy does not have the power. Ladies, do not be deceived by these PlayStation niggas. All right. If you ask him what he's doing tomorrow, and he goes, chilling with the, I gotta get my hair cut. You ask him what he's doing, how long is his haircut gonna be, and he gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna be there at least like 3 hours." That's a PlayStation nigga. Cut your own fucking hair, nigga. Stop worrying about what the fuck people think. There you go. Get what I'm saying?